Demari, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be doing the weekly tarot reading for the sign of Taurus. Please keep in mind it is a general reading, so it may not apply to each and every one of you. However, you can take a look at this week's reading in regards to your Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus signs. So do take a look at your natal chart, see the corresponding zodiac signs and see which video's title resonates for you most. Now when it comes to the spread, I'll be pulling some cards from the 3 oracle decks I have here, so we'll get some from the Quantum, the Moonology and the Angelarium. We'll pull key messages using the Beautiful Creatures deck and clarifying with the Tarot de la Nuit deck. Alright, so Taurus, let's see what's coming up for you for the week of the 26th of April to the 2nd of May 2021. So just while I'm shuffling your cards again, I want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing, and even sharing my videos. It means a lot to have your continued support, so thank you so much for being a part of this community. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next set of readings goes up on the channel. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find the information in the description box below. Okay, so you have a few cards here, Taurus. So, from the Quantum this week, you have Commitment in reverse, Fragmented Energy in reverse, and the Honoring Path in reverse. What I'm getting here, Taurus, is that you're trying to get clear on what it is that you actually want. Before you make any long-lasting agreements, before you make any promises, before you sign your name on the dotted line, you're trying to get clear on what it is that you actually want. What is it that you wish to manifest? What do you represent? What do you care about most? What is it that you want success in? What does success even look like to you? All right? Because I feel like you've been unsure for some time. You kind of perhaps were going down one avenue and then had to take a pause because you're realizing that perhaps the direction you've been moving in doesn't really resonate with you on a soul level anymore. So I feel like you're taking a step back and laying the pieces, right? You see the puzzle pieces here? It's like you're laying the pieces out in front of you to really get a good view of things, to really discern. What does success look like to me now? What would be the thing that I want to align myself with? What do I want to be known for? What does prosperity look like to me? What does abundance look like to me? These are the big questions that you're asking yourself this week, I feel. Okay. Because you don't want to make any promises or agreements, okay? Sign any contracts or commit to anything unless you're entirely sure that that is your path. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from that. So let's go to the Moonology now and see what is the divine guidance for you with regards to this pause you're taking to reflect on what it is that you truly want at this time. So Spirit, what is it that Taurus needs to know? What can help Taurus make these decisions and get a clear view on what it is that they truly want and what resonates with them on a soul level? Yeah, not surprised. So you have meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. Yeah. It makes perfect sense. So you are literally, I feel like this is what you're doing though, Taurus. You're taking a step back. As I said, I literally saw you doing that. Taking a step back, laying the pieces out in front of you and reevaluating. So you're meditating and contemplating on all aspects of your life, the situation, if this is something specific, and really getting clear on, okay, well, how do I feel about it in this given moment? What are my thoughts? What are my aspirations? What goals do I want to create for myself moving forward? What do I really align with? What do I resonate with? What feels right to me in this given moment? Doesn't matter what felt right to you in the past, what feels right to you now, okay? Because we're only really living in the now. The past is something that's already behind us. So now what you need to focus on is what matters to you in this moment and where it is you want to head moving forward. So let's go over to the Angelarium then, see what the angels have for you in terms of guidance. What messages do we have from the angels? What is it that can help Taurus, or what is it that they need to know? Okay, 2 cards here. So you have Kita, the crown, spirituality, right? And Hod, left leg submission. Interesting. So essentially you're being asked to open up your crown chakra, to open up to divine communication. Have that one-to-one conversation with the universe, with source, the creator, God, goddess, however you view, okay, your connection with the divine. Have that heart-to-heart conversation, even with your spirit guides or the archangels, okay? Because I feel like there's a lot of divine support available to you. There is divine wisdom that is open to you. There is a need to surrender to that, okay? And knowing that the reason why perhaps you're needing this pause is because there's something that you need to come to realize about your path, about this redirection, because it's going to align you with your spiritual purpose. It's going to bring you back in alignment with your guides, with your higher self, with the divine. Or there's something significant on your spiritual journey that's about to begin. So you taking this like rerouting yourself is going to bring you in alignment with a significant part of your spiritual journey in this lifetime. I definitely get that strongly with this combination. That's highly ascendant. That is communication from the highest planes. But you need to be open. You need to be an open receptor to that communication. So if you can surrender your ego, that made me jump then. Gotta love the traffic, yeah. So if you can open up to the spiritual communication that's trying to come in and surrender your ego and be open to that guidance, you'll get it, is what I want to say. All right. So I will give you the signs for these energies in case you come across them or they do resonate, because I know with Hod's energy, this really talks about spiritual epiphany, prayer, having that awareness. So that's why you're being called to meditate, to open that channel between you and the divine, so you can have that heart-to-heart conversation about where you're currently at, where you want to head, what really resonates with you, and get those deeper insights. Okay, because I feel like there is a lot of information that's trying to come in at this time, but you need to be an open channel to receive it. So for Kita's energy, this is found, so this is Kita, okay? Spiritual epiphany, faith, and humility, all right? Again, surrendering the ego. Spiritual epiphany, faith, and humility. So that's Kita, okay? The crown energy. Now, if we go over to Hod, this is found, okay, so I mixed the two up. Well, I didn't mix the two up, but I mentioned the first sign for each of the two cards. So for Hod, this is found in prayer, nature, and mysteries. Prayer, nature, and mysteries. Okay, so grounding your energy in nature would be very beneficial for you if you're able to get out and about and put yourself in a natural environment at this time. That would be a good way to ground your energy so that you can open up that channel and just have that flowing communication and connection with divine. Because honestly, there is a lot of downloads that will open up to you and they'll come in for you once you have that conversation. So let's go to the Tarot now. I mean, this could also represent communication with the ancestors as well, just saying, especially if it's something to do with your family. You could possibly get a lot of insight by having a bit of a heart-to-heart communication with your ancestors, because you've got to remember as well that you carry their bloodline, okay? So the answer's in your blood. You just need to sit with yourself to be able to tap into that inner wisdom and get those epiphanies coming filtering down from the high planes of existence, okay? So again, grounding your energy in nature would be a good idea to access, to unlock those secrets of your ancestry. Okay. Let's go into the key messages now. First card out, the Star in reverse. Okay, Aquarius energy. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, you could have Aquarius prominently in your chart, Taurus. But regardless, this is about, again, reevaluating your wishes, your highest hopes, your aspirations, your dreams, your vision, all of that good stuff. Because something has changed here. Something has kind of stopped you in your tracks. So there is a need to take a look at what is it that you now desire? What is it that you now wish for? What are your highest hopes? And before I continue, actually, I just want to say, before I even saw the card that I picked up, I just got this sense that some of you feel like you have no choice but to reevaluate a dream, because you feel like part of this vision you had involved a connection with another, and that may have come to an end, or you're having to release a commitment because of something that transpired between the two of you. So now what was once a long-held dream, you've had to release it with this person because something transpired here, and it's put you in this position where you've had to completely revise the path ahead that you had mapped out for yourself, and possibly with this person. So that's for some of you, okay? Next card is Six of Swords. All right, air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This speaks of needing to come out of turbulent times and into smoother waters. Needing to transition from one mentality to another. So you're definitely, I feel like there is a change here. There is a transition taking place. Possibly even, like I said, leaving a connection behind because of something that you feel like was a fated ending, possibly. Because of certain things that transpired, or you feel like this was a fated ending that's supposed to redirect you back towards something that is truly aligned with your soul, your spirit, your soul journey, your life journey. All right. So this is getting very interesting already. I'm curious to see more about this. The next card out is the Page of Cups in reverse. So water energy. I specifically associate this with Pisces. Okay. So you could have been dealing with an Aquarius, Pisces, Cuspa, or someone who has these placements, or you could have these placements. But regardless, I feel like you're surrendering this love. Like, I have to say, for a majority of you, this is you walking away from a connection and surrendering this love up to the divine and saying, okay, instead of getting bitter and twisted about how things transpired, I'm surrendering this to the divine. I'm releasing myself from the mental anguish and pain. And I'm putting my heart in the capable hands of the divine for healing, so that a true love, someone who truly resonates with me on a soul level, can come towards me, that I can cross paths with them, so the universe can make it happen in some way or another. So you're essentially entrusting the universe to do some cord cutting on your behalf, especially when it comes to your heartstrings, so that you may be brought into alignment with someone you feel is a part of your true destiny. Okay. This is getting very deep, especially when it comes to this connection. Because I feel like this is involving multiple aspects of your life. This is shaking up various aspects of your life, but I feel like at the heart of it, it is about a connection, I have to say. For those of you who I'm obviously picking up on. The next card is the Chariot, Cancerian energy. That could mean something to you. A Cancer, or you could have Cancer in your chart. But yeah, this is speaking of going forth with conviction, going forth with that innate knowing, with unwavering doubt, with absolute conviction, trust, determination, will to be victorious, to learn from the past and move forward with this newfound understanding, with this newfound confidence, discipline, determination. It is forward motion. It is not, essentially you're not going back, you're moving forward regardless, okay, of how you felt, of what dreams you're having to let go of, regardless of whatever just transpired, you are moving ahead no matter what. So again, you're doing a lot of surrendering and releasing at this time and forging ahead is what I want to say, Taurus. The next card is the Five of Cups. Water energy again, okay? So lots of water are coming up in your reading. 3 out of 6 cards. So your emotions are very much at the forefront right now because again, perhaps you were on the verge of proposing, of getting married to someone, and then something came out or you realized some things about the connection that really didn't honor your morals, your principles, you as a person, what you represent, what you stand for, and you've had to change course. There's a lot of misery and regret here. Maybe you feel like you regret giving this person a pedestal, right? You're now taking that away with the honoring path in reverse. Like, I put you on a pedestal. I had so much belief in this connection. I really did everything to uplift you, and look what I got in return. So now I'm just cutting my losses and moving on, because I know that while I might not have the Two of Cups now, I know it's coming for me. The divine are going to work on this on my behalf. So I feel like, honestly, whatever's transpired between you and another person, doesn't have to be romantic, but for a lot of you it is. Whatever transpired between you and this person, Taurus, you are not going back. You do not want to reconcile. Okay, so this is a kind of irreconcilable difference, okay, is what I'm seeing or feeling. Both. Okay. Next, you have the Four of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, you are trusting that the universe has your back, that if you surrender this to the divine, they will find you your true counterpart, someone who could be a twin flame, someone who could be a true soulmate, okay, someone who really does resonate with you energetically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, that you can build with, that you can create stable foundations with, that you can have this commitment with. So you have a lot of trust, conviction, belief in that this will happen for you. So you're just letting go of something that didn't get there. So it's good that you didn't allow this situation to stop you believing in that you can have this, because I feel like you're going to get it. Honestly, I really do, Taurus. So that's amazing. Okay. So let's go to the Tarot de Nuit card now. Cards, deck, words, and see what's coming out in terms of clarifications. But I like that this energy that you have beneath it all. Like, yes, there is upset. Yes, there's disappointment and a lot of regret. But there's also a lot of trust. There's a lot of belief. There's a lot of sense of willpower, conviction. You're in a very strong energy. You are embodying this Chariot energy, I feel, regardless if you have been or will be connecting with a Cancerian. I feel like you are very much in this energy of the Chariot, forging ahead no matter what. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, because you know what's for you, what's meant for you, will never pass you by. It will never be unobtainable to you. Unless, of course, you force it away. But I don't see you being in that energy at all. Where a lot of people get hurt, they retreat and they don't want to open up. But I don't see you being in that energy at all. I see you remaining very open and just having complete faith that this will happen for you one way or another. And just leaving it in the capable hands of divine to orchestrate that somehow on your behalf. So this is incredible. And again, it's not that you're not taking action. You will take action, but you're not going to try and force it, right? You're just putting it out there, trusting me, you know, things will start lining up, and then you can meet it halfway, which is amazing. So let's get into the clarifications quickly. Clarifying the Star card in reverse, you have the Fool, Aries, okay, Seven of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. All right. So I do feel like, again, because you're surrendering this, there is a new cycle that will be opening for you. There's new opportunities. There's new doorways, pathways to explore. But it's now coming to this space of what is going to be in my best interest, right? Because you are processing a lot of emotions with the releasing of this situation. But you're also trying to get clear on everything we discussed in the beginning of the reading. What's in my highest good? What is truly aligned to me now? So you want to get clear on that emotionally and mentally before you take this leap of faith in a new direction. Because you're seeing the truth clear as day. That this path is no more for you. That it's not what you hoped it would be. And so you're taking a new route. Clarifying the Six of Swords. You have the Tower, Scorpio energy. King of Pentacles, that's Taurus, that's you right there. And the Eight of Cups. Interesting. So yeah, essentially, I feel like the Tower's already fallen, okay? There's just something that you need more clarity on. That's why you're having this time out to really contemplate. Again, what is it that you want? What is it that perhaps you were overlooking, missing in the past, not seeing clearly? And once you're aware of that, you're like, okay, well, I know what to watch out for next time. I know what I need to do in order to continue building stable foundations for myself and possibly with someone in the future. But you're still in a very strong position. This is you in the center of your spread, may I add, okay? So you're in a very, very empowered energy, Taurus. You are still very much in control of yourself, is what I want to say, on every level. And as such, there's a lot of abundance still circulating around you, which is amazing. So you're just essentially choosing to emotionally detach from the past, because you know it doesn't serve you to sit in this apathetic mourning energy for too long. So you're going to give yourself time to process and then move on, essentially, because you know that this ending was pretty much fated. All right. Wow, you're in a very strong, mature energy. Not to say you aren't generally anyway, Taurus, but honestly, like, I feel like you've acquired a lot of wisdom from this experience. Clarifying the Page of Cups in reverse, you have the Page of Cups in the upright, which is interesting, strong Pisces. The Hermit, which is Virgo energy, and the Seven of Wands. So we have sevens appearing multiple times in your reading. So the numbers 7, 77, and 777 could be very prominent for you right now. Do check that out in terms of the numerology. The number 7 really speaks of spiritual growth, evolution, ascension. All right, having that communication with the divine. On the shadow aspect, lies, deceit, manipulation. So I feel like that's on the shadow side, you are overcoming those aspects in order to reconnect with your higher self and the divine and go towards the ascendant path as opposed to backtracking to the infernal, which is amazing. So there is love coming for you. The fact that you're surrendering this, that you're healing, you're removing yourself from the situation, a love offer will be presented, but right now you need to give this love to yourself, all right? Because you have a lot of inner processing that's still taking place, a lot of deep introspection in this meditative state, as you also have some profound communication with the divine. So it's important that you stay standing in your power, that you don't backtrack, and that you maintain your sense of conviction here, because I'm telling you, it's going to pay off big time. So whatever you were seeking from a connection, say, and other aspects of your life, or what you're now seeking from a connection and other aspects of your life, you will achieve because of that, all right? So clarifying the Chariot, you have the Ten of Swords energy, Six of Swords again, so the numbers 6, 66, and 666 could also be showing up for you. That speaks of overcoming the odds, overcoming obstacles, challenges, moving out of those rough tides and into smoother waters. This is rebirth, all right? So this is it. You're going through a significant transitionary period, going away from the Ten of Swords into calmer waters. And then Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings, new opportunities, okay? Something stable, grounded, something tangible, something real, as opposed to illusionary, right? Something real. I'm telling you, you're going to go towards a new commitment. And it's not going to take that long until you meet this person. Not to say that you'll jump straight away into it, but you're going to, if you don't know this person already, you will meet them very soon. Possibly, there's a lot of traveling energy in your reading, so it's possible that you will meet in a different location. Maybe you'll be out of city, out of town, out of state, okay, in a different part of the country, or maybe even in a completely different country, especially if you have any holidays or vacations booked. So it's possible that you'll meet this person in a new location, in foreign lands, or maybe you'll meet this person when you move into a new home. Something like that could happen. Not for all of you, but I do see travel for some of you. Clarifying the Five of Cups, Three of Cups, water energy, the moon. So Pisces, Cancer energy, very strongly in your reading. And the Knight of Swords, energy, Gemini, okay? So you could be dealing with a Gemini, a Cancer, Cusper, possibly, with someone who has these placements, but regardless, yeah, you're regretting that things couldn't be different. You had this whole vision of how things would be with this person, and you really did have the best intentions, but now you're surrendering it because you're like, this is a wish that cannot come true. And I see that clear as day now. So I feel like you, even though you feel like this new path that you're navigating is unknown to you, there's a lot that's still yet to be seen, revealed, understood, because you're in this introspection period. You know that this does still exist out there for you, but just not with this person. And you know that it was time to remove yourself. It was time to mentally and emotionally detach, to cut the situation dead, so you can have this time for yourself of quiet contemplation. And then finally, clarifying the Four of Wands, you have the Emperor, so Aries energy. You could be an Aries, Taurus, Cusper, okay? That's possible. Or you could have strong Aries, but regardless, I feel like this is your energy, you and your divine masculine, regardless of your gender. Eight of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Page of Pentacles. So you in a very empowered energy throughout this, okay? Even though it's a lot to process, a lot of healing and releasing is required, you're in a very, very strong energy, is what I want to say. So you are taking control of the situation. You are listening to your intuition, you're listening to your guides, you're listening to the divine, the universe, you're seeing the signs and synchronicities, you're paying close attention to them and using that to make informed decisions with which you know is right in your heart. So you're, again, very strong right now, taking assertive action. Eight of Wands, very fast moving energy. This is energy in the background gaining momentum. So as soon as you see the signs and synchronicities that this person is coming in, you're going to take action. Why? Because you know you can build something with this person. That this person is your match, okay? And so you're going to make a gesture here, an offer. You know, do you want to meet up? Do you want to get to know each other better? What is it that you do? What are you passionate about? What are you interested in? What is it that you want to create? Can we create something together? Is it possible? So this is amazing, Taurus. What a reading for you. So I hope that brings some clarity. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found it useful, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And don't forget to hit the notifications bell. And what can I say? I've said it all, Taurus. It is looking really good. I know it's not the easiest time for you, but you've got this like 100%, and you know it. So I don't need to say any more. Just sending you guys so much love and really admiration, to be honest. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye.